Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to do the Serkyem offering. The text is already there. I think if you need the Vietnamese text, Ms. Tao will share you. I share a few people, and English one is also, I think, already posted there. So, but normally when we do this practice, Serkyem offerings, we always do with some ritual, always like any kind of practice, some deity yoga practice. End of the practice, this is a kind of showing as all the practice is done, then show the appreciation of the guidance or the protectors, and the end of the practice, we kind of offer them this food, torma, and drink, or wine, or tea, sometimes milk, different. So that reason is you already transform to the particular deity, whatever practice you're doing. So that way you don't need to generate different deities, because you already transform yourself as whatever practice you're doing. But if you do particularly Dharma protector practice, sometimes we do whole day Dharma protector alone, only Dharma protector practice. So every Dharma protector practice, or the beginning of the Dharma protector practice, there is a self-generation. In the other, like in the Gung tradition, we have to self-transform to the principal deity of the lineage. In our tradition is a Chakra. So yourself is a transformation to the Chakra. If you have this English complete text, then from beginning of the text, there's a Chakra short one. So that is a really important. Why? Because if you not generate the deity, if you not took refuge to the three jewels, and just use worship to the Dharma protectors, and it is almost like contradictory with your refuge practice. Because Dharma protector is not only enlightened beings, there are lots of local deity too, non-enlightened beings. So if you worship to them, lots of people like do those things. If you do that one, and you are not relying on the Dharma protector, not to the three jewels. So that way you are breaking vow of refuge. So once you generate yourself as a deity, any particular deity, and when you generate yourself as a deity, most important is you need this called a divine pride, or sometimes it's called spiritual pride. It means that you need confidence about I am the deity. With this confidence, with this thought, then you do other ritual like a torma offering, or like we did Naga Puja, or also this Serkyem offering, and everything is becoming part of the service of the three jewels. Otherwise, there's a really easy to can be contradictory with your refugee vow. So you have to make sure that one. So here, when we directly doing the Serkyem, even you don't have time to go through the step by step of the generating the deity, but must instantly, you are transformed to the deity, particular deity, whatever you practice in deity. I think that's important. So don't forget that one. I think for the first of the practice. Okay, and the text is said protector of the holy essence of the practice lineage. It's a Kagyu. All the Kagyu we call the practice lineage, because I think most is we what called emphasize on the meditation or practice. That is the most more than become a scholar. There are not that many Kagyupa who become a great scholar. Okay, only few of them become a great scholar. But who became a great scholar? They are kind of one kind of a great scholar. But there are many, like countless of Kagyupa master who had highly realized through the retreat. I think that is the reason it's called the practice lineage. Also, in the Kagyu tradition, actually, whatever you receive teaching, only you receive those teachings if you go to retreat or you go to practice. Like I think this I mentioned many times. For example, Monjo, like in Nima tradition, like Kusana mentioned, word of my perfect teacher, they publicly teach. Just give the teaching like general teachings. In the Kagyu tradition, so Monjo, you only receive the teaching of the foretraining of the mind before you go to retreat, but it stopped there. Then you have to do the retreat. Then once you done the retreat, come out and discuss with the guru. If guru think you can go to next one, then they will give you the refuge teachings. Then you have to do refuge teachings, retreat. Then when it finish, then you receive the Vajrasattva teachings. They're not going to give you everything one time. So it's that I think that is how traditionally gone in the Kagyu tradition. That way it's called a practice lineage. It means, I'm not saying it's other tradition, they don't practice, but how, how to sharing the Dharma is lots of time only share to the, related to the practice. My uncle told me when he went to retreat, his guru's place, their temple, there is 2 libraries. One library is a general library, like anyone can go to, any monk can go to, read the text. But one library, like a Six Yoga, Naropa, Mahamudra, those texts, high tantric texts, those are only can go monks who have done the retreat or who are on the process of the retreat. That other monks or nuns cannot go in that library. So that is a really restrict with the text also. When I was in the monastery, even we're not allowed to read some texts until we finish the retreat. So they said you're not allowed to look those texts, and you're not allowed to look those, like for example, 6 Yoga of Naropa and those images. But nowadays everything is published on the online, so there's all free. I mean, whatever comes easy is go easy come, easy go. So I think everything is free that way. Not much. I'm not sure it's not that much benefit or not, but it's there now. Is there no restrict, but all time there's all restrict. Reason is you have to go through the practice of experience. Your own experience have to put on the through the practice. Then you will gain this. That way is called the blessing lineage or practice lineage. Okay, and said Serkyem offering of the Vajra Dharma Guardian. So right now I'm reading the title. Okay. So Serkyem offering. I think this is like old Tibetan tradition. I think this is Ser mean the gold, Kem mean the drink, especially related to the like alcohol. So it's even nowadays, countryside people, when they use it as an honorable word of the drink, they use it as a Kem, especially chang in the beer, and use as a Kem. So I think this is a Tibetan delicate food and drink. There are some Burma tradition teaching, they said like a drink with a gold and a food with a turquoise. You know that the turquoise, that blue one? So those are kind of delicacy, food and drink. So in the drink, the cup, drink cup, put the gold inside and drink, drink that one. So I think some kind of delicacy way to with the gold wine or beer is a drink with the gold. And also this is my thought, okay? What I heard is in Tibet you see some people have a gold teeth. Someone told me, I heard is gold take away the poison. If food have a poison, it take away from that gold. Something like that I heard. Maybe something that related to that one. I don't know. This is my thought. Okay, but this is, I think, old-time Tibetan tradition. This is not like Buddhism way to do. So this is when Buddhism come to Tibet, many things adopt from the Tibetan ancient tradition, like a smoke offering, Serkyem offering, or a prayer flag. Lots of things is actually Tibetan tradition, which when Buddhism come, is convert to the Buddhist tradition. And how to do is a change. But in wide, that culture, which is kept that same way, and the meaning is a change. So that way, this is Serkyem. Ser means the gold, kem means the drink, particularly alcohol and related to the cold drink like alcohol or wine, those kind of drinks. So that is offering to the to whom we offering is called the Vajra Dharma guidance. This is a Vajrayana, everything put the Vajra. Vajra mandala, Vajra master, Vajra what called the teachings, Vajra disciple, Vajra health, Vajra protectors, all the put of Vajra. I think Vajra Dharma guidance, I think this is maybe have to do something, say wisdom Dharma protector. Wisdom, Vajra is the meaning is the same. Both are indicate to the entities. Wisdom Dharma protector mean Dharma protect enlightened being manifests as a form of Dharma protector, like a Genesi manifests as a Mahakala. Vajrayogini manifests as a Ajichujitama. This kind of Dharma protector are enlightened being manifests as a protecting the Dharma. So that way, Vajra Dharma guardian means the wisdom Dharma protector. Because this is, I think, important. So like a Mahakala and Ajichujitama, those are wisdom beings, enlightened beings. So I think this is the reason have to do. And also, I mean, also Tibetan Buddhism is a Vajrayana. So related to that Vajrayana, everything used as a Vajra. And Lord Jidisum said, Vajra means the emptiness. So I think those, when we put all those together, I think it's talking about the Vajra Dharma guardian, mean wisdom Dharma protector, which is a enlightened being, manifests as a Dharma protector. So it's called the Digumba, and mean the lineage name, called the bestow of a glory, benefit, and happiness. So glory, benefit, and happiness. Who can give you the glory, benefit, and happiness? Glorious benefit mean permanent liberation, lasting happiness is a benefit. Glorious is someone who have a realization of non-dual wisdom. Benefit mean that in the mundane benefit, like become healthy, happy, long life, or whatever necessary things they do around us when we practice Dharma. And happiness is an everlasting happiness or lasting happiness. I think some people use as lasting happiness, mean that never change that happiness. Where you get that happiness as a nirvana or liberation state. So this is who can give you is the wisdom beings, because worldly beings who become a protector, they cannot give you this everlasting happiness. Maybe they can give you some temporary benefit, but cannot give you everlasting happiness. Only a wisdom being can give you, enlightened being can give you. So So that reason, this is talking about the Vajar Dharma Guardian. I think same as a wisdom Dharma protector. Okay. Now here said, for the yogi, yogini who wish to perform the Serkyem offering to the Dharma protector, first her own tradition having recite the refuge and bodhicitta, then for immeasurable recite the 6 mantra uh, with the 6 mudra. So here said, first said yogi and yogini. So who is the yogi and yogini? You know, these days, if you have long hair and wear like a little bit, you know, strange clothes, and you become a yogi and yogini. You know, and who wear the monk robe and become a monk. It's like an outfit cannot make you monk, cannot make you yogi and yogini. Monks mean who have the vow, who hold the vow. That is become a monk. Same thing as a yogi and yogini mean the who practice the two stage, generation stage and completion stage. That is called a yogi or yogini. Male practitioner is called the yogi, female practitioner is called the yogini. Even you don't wearing, you know, you don't have long hair. You know, if hair is make you yogi, then it's not fair to the bald people. Then it's, you know, bald people never become a yogi or yogini. So this is not talking about just having long hair or anything. These days people talk like that. You know, oh, this is yogi or yogini because I have long hair. Yogi and yogini mean person who are practicing the two stage. That's called the yogi and yogini. So then you want to perform. So here said person who practiced in the two stage of the deity yoga. That is a yogi or yogini. Then you have to perform the Serkyem of the, when you practice it, you need the Dharma guardian, so Dharma protector. So when you practice it, and also necessary, so you have to go to recite the refuge vow, refuge, prayer, refuge, bodhicitta for immeasurable. Those are what are called the less, you know, even you have do nothing, you don't do anything, but less, those three are really important to practice. Then once you done this practice, then there's called the 6 mantra and 6 mudra, and that is also, I think, should do that for the offering. This 6 mantra and 6 mudra, of course, originally taught by Buddha. So there's a called a non-human 3 master who taught as a non-human as a 3 master and human 3 master. And Miledeva, it means the beyond the human, I can say. Buddha taught this 6 mantra for liberating the 6 realm of sentient beings. Then second one is taught by Manjushri for liberating the Gyabodza, one of the king earlier, you know, Vajrayana king, his father, liberating his father. So that way Manjushri taught this 6 mantra. Then third one is a Vajrapani, you know, overpowering or all the spirit, you know, that way taught this 6 mantra. Then human as a Nagarjuna taught this mantra for you know, liberating the Nagas or overpowering the Naga, and one human being. Second one is Guru Rinpoche. When he come to Tibet, and all the Tibetan spirit, you know, those large spirit, they not let you know, establishing the Dharma in Tibet. So that way Guru Rinpoche have to first tranquil, like a, you know, take over the all those evil spirit. So that way Guru Rinpoche taught. Then Then in India, there's called a Mahasiddha called Jayasena. He also taught this 6 mantra to, what called satisfying the 4 guests. So this is a history of where I come from, those 6 mantras, this and mantra. And in Tibet, there's 2 traditions. Guru Rinpoche tradition is called the Nyingma tradition, new old Tantra. And Ludu, Nagarjuna's one is a new Tantra traditions. So that way, in Tibet come those 2. So this is what I'm going to talk about. This is in the Degung Kagyu text, and one of the Degung lineage master called the Nyazon Tiba, Tiji Mahamud. He wrote one text about this 6 mantra and 6 mudra. So on there, 6 deity, 6 mudra, 6 syllable, 6 ray of light, and 6 function or 6 activities. Okay, so first is this mantra name is called the purity of the Dharma realm mantra and the mudra. So that is called the purity of the Dharma realms. So you have to visualize yourself as a Shakyamuni Buddha on this. Then recite 3 times mantra. So when you're visualizing deity here, it's called the instantaneous visualization. So you don't need to gradually generate. You don't need a gradual dissolution. They don't have this one. So this instantly transform to the deity, and you don't need to dissolve or anything. Just, so in this mantra, you visualizing yourself as a Shakyamuni. So this is based on the Nyazon Tiba's commentary. I'm not making this my own, so I need the, source. So my source is in Nyazon Tiba's commentary. So Tiji Mahamud's commentary. So then you have to recite this mantra, this is called the mantra of the emptiness. So as you reciting performing the hollow mudra of the joining your hand, this is called hollow mudra. When you join hand, your thumb is inside. Normally when you join hand, always the thumb is inside. It's like holding the jewel. But this mudra, thumb is outside. So that was kind of like a hollow. It's empty. Inside is a hollow. They're nothing. So that's the significance of the emptiness. So that is what is the mudra. When you recite this mantra, the mudra is so because some people think the mudra is just do hand gesture. Mudra have to be really specific. Some say is if you make a mistake in the mudra, there is a shortcome on your practice. So mudra, mantra, and the deity, they have a really strong relationship. And every mudra is a sign language. So everyone have a meaning, what to do. So each one. So this one is a hollow as a symbol as an emptiness. So in this time, what you visualizing is yourself as a Shakyamuni Buddha. And between this inside the hollow, visualize a syllable, which is the white light, white R. The R is a color, is a white color. And from that white R, radiating white light all the direction, then a light transform offering substance into the great purity. This is a great purity, I think talking about the emptiness. So that way this mantra is also part of the emptiness. So you see the mantra itself Suboshita Sarvatama Suboshutaham. Shuddha means the pure. The pure is emptiness. All the phenomena are naturally empty. So this is how we do is Suboshita Sarvatama Suboshita hams. Look like you are joined at the heart, but you have to make hollow, like empty. Okay, so then the second mudra called the multiplying the treasure of the vast space, mantra and mudra. So you have to visualize this incidentally. You have to visualize yourself as a Rana Sambhava, Buddha Rana Sambhava, and recite this mantra. The mantra is a Namasawatata Ba Bishumaka Sawatika Uga the Sabaran Emagana Kam Soha. So roughly, meaning of this mantra is I pay homage to all the Tathagata or all the Buddhas. And all this offering substance is become like a space. Then mantra, what you do is normally lots of some do like this, but Nyeson Tipa's commentary said join hand like this. This is like 8 jewel. Your finger cross each other, and it's becoming like 8 jewel. Yeah, 8 finger, 8 jewel. Then visualizing in the between the palm, when your palm is joined, between the palm, syllable, which is the yellow color. From the yellow color to then radiate light in the 10 direction. Then that light multiplying all the offering substance that is they completely fill with space. We sometimes said offering like a Samantha Bhadra's offering, like cloud. Cloud is when you look from the ground, all the space is completely filled when it's cloudy day. Look like completely cloud is a field. Like that, everything is completely filled, this multiplied, this mantra. So we do this as a Namasawatadai Gadaba Yumbishu Mangobe, Sawateka Oga de Saparana Amagangana comes. So normally this just move a little bit. So that is the this second mantra and mudra. The third one is called the joint hand Dujitejar, in the Tibetan called the Dujitejar. Joint hand nectar mudra. So this is that much English I find out. I'm sure my one mistake. So if there's anyone said mistake, please take advice from them. My English is really poor. So then said Om Bajar Amida, it means the Vajar nectar. Kundali means that nectar is feel like a like lake or a pool, like a lot of them collect, many things collected. And then hana humpes like a dun. And so many of them multiply. So this is a mantra. So what you visualize is you visualize as a Buddha Amitabha, and then recite the mantra 3 times. Om Baza Amenda Kundale Hana Home Pass. Mantra is like this, basically just same as a nudie. Om Baza Amenda Kundale Hana Home Pass. So 3 times. So when you do this one, in your palm, Ram syllable, red in color, and which is a radiate red light, all the 10 direction. Then that light transform offering substance into the ocean of nectar. Whatever offering we are arranging there, physically or mentally, is become an ocean of nectar. That ocean of nectar is the ability to generate the undefiled great bliss. Defiled great bliss means the samsaric, with the afflicted emotion. Undefiled great bliss means the like a, which is you experience through the realization of the suchness. So normally, union of the emptiness and compassion as you experience the great bliss. So that kind of what called the unexhaustible great bliss. That way, that great bliss is never loss. So that way, it's called the great bliss. So that nectar will experience this one. So this one is called the hand, joint hand nectar mantra and mantra.
This one you said that thumb press against the palm at your heart level,
Yeah,
and
normally
gently.
you do like this, you know. So Om Baza Ameda Gondale Hana Hana Home like this. So this is just nectar. Om
Okay.
Baza Ameda Gondale Hana Hana Home. So thumb is next one said action that has immense magnetizing power mantra and mudra. That's the name of the mantra and mudra. So you visualizing yourself as a Vajrasattva or Akshobhya. Those are basically same. Sometimes some visualize Vajrasattva, some visualize Akshobhya. This is according to the Nisro Tibetan commentary. Okay, so Akshobhya, either way is okay. Recite the mantra 3 times. This mantra, Namasawa Tathagata Bha Mishubanga Savat. Namasawa Tathagata Avalokita Om Sambara Sambaram. So when you recite this peaceful finger pointing mantra, so peaceful finger pointing mantra is basically this one. Your what called that? This small one and finger, those kind of bent. Wrathful is a kind of straight. Lots of time Gajra which does like this. This is basically straight, wrathful. Finger point. This is peaceful. So right hand, two middle finger pressed by the thumb and 2 finger kind of bent, open but bent a little bit. Then left hand, I think 2 or 3 finger, doesn't matter. Finger should be up. Because then right hand is at the heart. Join at the heart. And left hand is you have to do like this. So Namasawa tatai kata awalo kide om sambara hums. So this is circle clockwise. Namasawa tatai kata awalo kide om sambara hum. Namasawa tatai kata awalo kide om sambara hum, like this. Maybe sambara hum, like this. So at this time, visualizing on the green ha syllable on the top of the 2 finger, top of the finger. That way you have the finger up, finger and left hand, which radiate the green light and all the 10 directions. Now, what is the activity of light? Is a light carrying the complete set of a blessing offering to each guest. So each guest bringing all the offering to the front of each guest. So remember there's 4 guests called the worshipful guests of the 3 jewels, like 3 jewels, guru or deity. Those all are kind of a worshipful, Chu Goma is like a superior beings we offering. So that way, first guest is called the worshipful guest of the 3 jewel. Then second is called the protector, the guest of the qualities. So like Dharma protector, Mahakala, Aji, those are the protector of the guests of the qualities. What call them? Then Third one is called the 6 ram gas of the compassion. 6 ram sentient beings. You have to give them 2. It's called the gas of the compassion. Then last one is said bad karmic debt. Or no, gas of the previously accumulated bad karmic debt has to be paid off. So some karmic debt, so that way there are lots of our karma. We created the karma. That karmic debt is, you have to owe some beings or someone or somewhere, and by pay up by this offering. So there's 4 gases. Superior guest of the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, or deity or guru, or protector, the quality as a lord of the protector, and the sentient beings as an object to the compassion. Then the karmic death one, like some spirit or whatever. There's many different way, but there's our past karma. We have to pay off them somehow. We have to pay off. So those 4 are called the 4 guests. So each guesses, they bring all this mantra Om Namasawata Gada our Lord, Om Sambara Sambara Home, that time, and bring it to the each guest their own set of offering in front of them. Every one of them bring it to that offering. So that is this mantra is, this activity of this mantra is to do that one.
Khenpo,
Yes.
can I check this one? Because on the English you sent me, it said that hold the left hand at the heart, left palm up, with 2 middle finger point up at the rest held flat. Gently circle the right hand clockwise above the left. That means circle the above, not the left one under.
Yes, under. No, I think there's the next one is so-called the above. There's a 2. Oh, sorry. I think I was mistake. Sorry. Namasawata Gata our Lord. Oh, sorry. So I have this one. Sorry, that is one mistake. Thank you, Mr. So yeah. Namasawata Gata our Lord. The almost Sambara is a circle by this one. Sorry. Next one said meteor of individual receiving the promoted wisdom mantra and mantra. So visualizing yourself as a Vajrapani and recite that on this mantra. Om Jana our Lord, Yeda Namasamanda Sabarana Sambawa Samaya Mahamane Turutu Hridaya Zalani Home. So this the one to recite in this mantra is a kind of similar at the earlier one, but it's a Jana Jana our Lord, Yeda Namasamanda Sabarana Sambawa Samaya Mahamane Turutu Hridaya Zalani. I think this palm is maybe should be open this one. Why palm have to open this one is because it said visualizing yellow Om in the palm. If your palm is a finger is up, then you cannot visualize a yellow Om in the palm. So I think this have to be open. This is my guess. Okay, I guess this way. I have to open like this. So Jana our Lord, Yeta Namen Samenda Sabarana Samen Sama Samaya Mahamane Turu Hridaya Zalani Homes. So I think that have to do this. Om Jana our Lord, Yeta Namen Samenda Sabarana Samen Samaya Samaya Maham. At that time, circle this left hand. Now this is the left hand, this is circle, okay? Jana our Lord, Yeta Namen Samenda Sabarana Samen Samaya Mahamane Turu Hridaya Zalani Homes. So at that time, visualizing as a yellow Om in the palm, in the left hand, then radiating the yellow light, and the light dissolved to the offering substance and the noble being by manifesting the copy of your own body, like a manifesting number of countless number of your own body, and many as there as a dust in the particle offerings, and are also giving to the hand to the each sentient beings, like you manifest a countless of your body from that light, And every, Buddha, you go to the front of every single Buddha and offer to each one by one. Also, every sentient beings, you go by yourself, give hand by hand. Because Kamboba said, Lagba Tarni jeans, Tibetan said, Lagba Tarni jeans means that you use your own hand to give. That's really important for the giving. Some people, they can be sponsored, but they don't want to go on the field to give to that one. So that is not really complete giving. If you really want to give, then you have to give from your own hand with a respectfully. So you just manifest yourself as a countless of a body, and every Buddha feel, every Buddha in the 10 direction, each front of the Buddha, one body offering to those Buddha. And also countless of the body manifest in every sentient beings, each sentient being, in you giving to them food and drink, whatever necessary to them as a one by your own hand. So that many body, you have to manifest your body, and you are giving to all of those beings. And last one said, overpowering the will of a mantra, master mantra and mantra, visualizing yourself a Barojana white color. So here's a specific dimension as a white color, because Barojana is sometimes you see as a blue, sometimes you see as a white. I think a lot of the new country, you see Barojana as a white and Akshobhya as a blue. So I think this reason, this is a specifically mentioned as a Buddha Barojana with a white color. Then they decided this mantra, Namasawatata Gata Namasamenda Buddha Nagare Shwari Parvaziti Mahasamaya Swaha. So mantra is of course circle this one, Namasamenda Buddha Dayeshwari Tapazita Mahasamaya. In the last time, what I see is a Namasamenda Buddha Dayeshwari like this, and circle and release on your forehead. This see. But the Nyeson Tipa's commentary, he said, actually, you can hold here, finger cross like this, but open palm and hold here. He said, Namasamanda Buddha Daicha represents Mahasamaya Soha. So I think either way, is normally in the Jigung Lama, when they perform, I always see this is a Namasamanda Buddha Daicha represents the Mahasamaya Soha. This open like this, okay, here. But Nyeson Tipa's commentary said that one or hold like this. This is from the commentary, is Nyeson Tipa's. So this mantra. So meantime, you have to visualizing the syllable resting on the top of your thumb. So thumb is up here, yeah. Do this way or hold like this. Thumb is up here. So top of the thumb, you visualize it as a za syllable. Then radiating red light of all the 10 directions. The light is to fulfill the wish of all the enlightened beings. What is the enlightened beings' wish? Liberate sentient beings, yeah? And also liberate all sentient beings from the suffering. Every sentient being has some degree of sufferings. Each one have their own sufferings. Like we describe it in the 6th realm, they have their own sufferings. They not just only liberated them from the sufferings, their heart is generated loving kindness and compassion. Free. How this is a sign of how you free from the suffering. Is it when you have a loving kindness, compassion, you are free from the suffering. When you are suffering, your mind is full of afflicted emotions. Anger, hatred, jealousy, that kind of emotion is come because you are suffering. And that emotion creates again suffering. So that is called the secular existence, continuing. Negative emotion, suffering make you more negative emotions. So once they are free from the suffering, then the mind also become a really calm and with a positive attitude, loving kindness and compassion. So that way, those sentient beings full of a loving kindness and compassion are all sentient beings. in their heart, and then gradually all those beings become Buddha. You know, this is showing us how you want to become a Buddha. Okay, we sentient being, how become a Buddha is first we have to eliminate all our misery. You know, whatever making you miserable, run away from that. You know, don't be continue with that. So when you are free from that misery, your mind will be full of a positive thought, like a loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta, and that. When you have that positive thought, you will liberate. No one will liberate you. Your guru not going to liberate you. Your deity not going to liberate you. Your dharma protector not going to liberate you. You know, your parent not going to liberate you. Only you will liberate yourself. How we liberate ourselves? First is make the come out of the misery. When we come out of the misery, then we can be, our mind is full of a good thought, good energy, good positive thought of the loving kindness and those. Then when that have, then we can be free from all those defilement and negative karma, then liberated. So that is how this mantra is showing here. So that is the sixth mantra. Then the offering of the Serkyem. So I think this short one here, we have first one, I'm going to read. First is we're offering to the Guru. Yes, that offering. So Vajradhara, gathering of the Victoria, Rude Lama, possessor of the three kindness, and so forth, of the Holy Lama, of the lineage and the Sudra and Tantra, to all the you, this is Serkyem offering. So here, offering is a grant your blessing that there may be liberation and ripening through the completely perfecting the true accumulation of the fruition of the three body might be obtained. So this is why we offering to the Guru, and from the Guru to complete the true accumulation, and you liberate and ripening and liberated. Through the ripening and liberated, you will receive the accomplish the three body of the Buddha. Then second one is offering to the deity, like the assembly of the Sugata, classic, peaceful, wrathful, also, you know, Manjushri, Yamadaga, mother and father, and all the name of the deity. And said that through giving rest to the profound samadhi of the generation and the completion stage, please quickly bestow the season of the supreme spontaneously accomplishment of the true purpose. So deities you know, two stage, quickly bestow, and said session of the supreme spontaneously session. In this session, supreme spontaneously accomplishment of the true purpose. True purpose means the self and other. So this is showing us how we do the Serkyem offering. Lots of people think Serkyem offering means that just give to the wine or alcohol to the Dharma protector and that is done. It's not just only that one. It's a lots of detailed meaning. You can read this one. Already there is a translation. Okay, so first I will read this transmission because some people ask me the transmission, and after that I will talk to a little bit. But I think most is it takes you read, you can understand, and the detail. If we try to go, I think it will take a long time. So we don't have time to do detail. But I will do first is transmission. so you may just this some job the you know the mangala for the job can you reach and major see the job table you put the margin of the shion the chilo mona chat to you can not to change leshi does not all many some of the last way is the possible say the job the job get china je ku chi chi santo vado so je ne ba ko ri so ko na pone ba ne chi better of system job table the job me no ko chi mi chi lencha chi bulun ko da yenda la sin ro over na ko chi so nyo zo sho ki ho gombe serkyem ne ho to jo ko do ba ne jo ma Benjamin the Dodgers and usual number of legend, which are also Sanjay Temporation of Kuchu about the Jindu, the Jation of Kazan Rojo, Jaman to go pay maybe Tiba or Ajay Sergi, Mount and Somebody doing on the solutions of the larger no joe you can receive the union had the general was a joke on soldiers issue your mind and she tell her the bungy by Jevetta so attitude of solutions had an issue of some of the Yulan issue as a normal solutions and you just you also to Jebel is in my solutions so Tajela does it very minimus to go back to Kazu said of one economic solutions so that she to share some another to the moment that that's how you lay economic solutions so Tajela says so tragic you put the city and the Machios that Tajama to jump the solution so like GC resolution till a nice change in the union and other get the education to budget the schedule then you do the George I just get clear good get the situation of the South Development Village of the city of the village of Egypt on the decision of the village. Later, he doesn't want to have a single development of the surgeon. You must show someone of the country of such as they will say to the Tunjili drove to get Jessica rejecting the Sibik, Kuhana, you to you. Seba charge a memo so you go to Jita, Machunia, to see the Macho of Taji, the good to be Chile, job. Muzamet, this is the Macho of the Killer Jilabas, Judices, either of the Gabas, like thinking she has some euros of a chubby attack or some Mohammed and a good budget, Tanzichi to go to the Manasi, you see the Chubby, the Judge, let's all do good to the Nyazoji and go to the letter she should check the go, Surya Mijay, the Southern Virginia to the home. She just make a one of the one you can Amason to say some Jabba, I don't know. Cabatroy, but the Bog on a message of Sweden, that you will result in much of what you taster and to see some of the Pemeka, the Tabayan, the lecture, Razako, Madroma, the Kangatana, the lecture, this is a bit of the Namo Swata, Jabot Sang, the Namu, the Dojala, the Solvers, I did to go to this Basala of some of my to put them to the cities of Chova, you research is the Shijuku to Suja and Naja, when you put your hold this is some Chova, I don't go to the Kazun and the Stroke and potential in the Parabita Menage, Parabita, the decision of this is I don't go to tell Salahan Asylum, Yiddish, Malana, what you should have said. Again, then I choose you to make yes, I did the school of the university, but the manager, the north, you without the team and the Yellow number of some what you should to so much to the shelter Jews on the regular to the Jibbet the Nasa was the data. Lamazovic to a Jibbet, Yakashi, Caso, Dajam, and the Series of the Chapa using the Masocian and Dajisando, Mona Dobra. And that's what they tell about it. Choose to do it about the show. Okay, so here, I will show you the where's the four gases. First one is called the worshipful gas of the three jewels. Is a page 1. I mean, first from the that said that the whole Vajradhara 2 until page next page said through giving rise to perform samadhis. That's called the first worship guest of the three jewels, worshipful guest of the three jewels. Second guest is called the protector, the guest of the quality. Is it? It said Pende Mahakala Kordajes in the glorious Mahakala together with their retinue. That from there too. Then until he said that may all the intention and so one's own minds accomplish the effortlessly local deity of the ground direction and account mountains. That one. Then said object of the compassion is a sixth class. This is the third one. Guest of the is called the sixth realm, sixth class of the guest of the compassions. So that one, that's said object of the compassion, the sixth class being of the sixth realm, it's created from the previously realms. Then last one is called the object. Guess of the previously accumulated bad karmic debt has to be paid up. That is a said object. Creditor from the previous life who can serve this life angry enemy, who do harm and so forth to you. This is Serkyem to offer. So that's until end. So this one is I think this is a really good message to us. When somebody harm you this life, this is called a karmic creditor. Something we have done something in the past. That way we are facing this challenge. If we haven't done anything bad karma, past life, we will never facing this kind of condition. So those all, anyone harm you, anyone make you misery or whatever problem come from anywhere, either from the human being or from the spirit, evil spirit. Those all, we can call the creditor from the previous lives of the karmic creditor. So we are offered to them, then purifying all our negative karma, whatever we owe, pay up from this offering. So this four guests is in this text. All the guests is here, so you can see. Yes. So I will tell you this one. First, how to arrange. How to arrange? So you need the offering, a bowl or anything, maybe glass or whatever. If you can buy the proper one, that's good. But if you don't have it, you can use a glass cup or anything, maybe with a plate, because plate is a Tibetan is kind of respectful. Not just use it. I think that's also culture too. When it is, yes, Stephen is showing that is the correct one. If you don't have that one, then you're your own. You can use whatever you don't break that. So normally what we do is you can put you can use as a tea, you can use a milk. You can use alcohol, because in Tibet we have an oracle. Those oracle. Some those oracle. The one they come. Some drink the alcohol. Some drink milk. Some drink tea. So each one have their own cup. So everyone not drink same things. So if you want to set up all of those different in our main monastery, Janchuling, they have three of them set. Tea, one for tea, one for milk, one for alcohol. But for you, just one is enough. You use whatever you have. Like if you have a tea, you use a tea. If you have a wine, you use a wine. If you have a milk, you use a milk. Make sure they are clean, not used as a leftover or touch one, or you already, don't use that one. Make sure you have to clean, because of those spirit, especially local spirit, they are really sensitive. If you do something, unclean one, say give to them, they get really upset. So this cleaning is really important. Put in the bowl. Then we put also 5 grains like barley, wheat, bean. I think barley, wheat, the rice, and those grains is a mixture, and put in there in the bowl. Then you pour that one until overflowed in the other side of the. So this is set there. Then you recite this text. When you recite this text, and there's after the local deity, in the Vietnamese one, I will show you. Then English one, I think most of you know. After the local deity, it's said. I will look the English name. I think this page is a Vietnamese one is a page 31. Okay, page 31. After the local deity, it's called the request to the Dharma protector perform the activity. In this time, and if somebody is there, that person can take out this Serkyem at this time when you recite in this one. But if nobody is there, then after the recitation and your practice is finished, you can take out. Normally, what we can take out and put the place, clean place, somewhere to clean, to take out those all the spirit who's So that is what we do. Then once and bring back the there's wash and put back. So that is normally what we do. And some people also they can put some side. There's also fresh fruit and things like that too. But the Serkyem normally that is really necessary. Okay, so I think today we stop here. Too much talk is not good, and people get bored. So I think that's enough. So that's a main point. Is you can read the last part of the when you take it out. It is this that what called? Sorry. So it said requesting the Dharma protector to perform activities. So what purpose we offering to them is perform activity is what kind of activity is make sure we are free from obstacle on our path to the liberation. That is the guide, have to guide them. Because sometimes people think Dharma protector is only to protect you from the mundane benefit. And that is not called the Dharma protector. This is called the worldly protector. Because it's not going to bring you to the close to the Buddhahood. Sometimes mundane gain, actually you take far from the Buddha, far from the path. This is what I see in the monastery. When monks have no money, nothing, they really focus on the education. But once they start having some more money and a little bit there, and their focus is losing, and like more focusing on the buying the cell phone, buy the car, and slowly one become richer, buy the house. Once you have those one, and you become much busy. You have no time to practice the Dharma. Then you really become what called the Tibetan called the mikumba, leisure, yeah? They're free from leisure, opposite of the leisure. Not free to Dharma. I don't know what to say. Mikumba in Tibetan said. Mikumba means that no time to practice Dharma and become so busy once again those. So sometimes mundane gain, it become lose the spiritual, And lots of, great practitioner, they never, focus on those. But I'm not saying those are not need. Wealth is not need. Yes, we need the wealth to support the practice Dharma. We need the health to the support to the practice Dharma. We need to the, what called the long life to practice Dharma continually. Those are condition of the practice Dharma. If we don't have the practice Dharma and have all of those, then it's meaningless. So that way, my main aim is not those fulfilling the mundane benefit. Main aim is fulfilling the liberation. When on the path to the liberation, you need the suitable condition like a health, wealth, and all those suitable conditions necessary. So that way, as requesting them too. But the main aim is liberation. That is I think different between the Dharma and the mundane path. Okay, so thank you so much, and good night and good day.
Thank you.
If anybody want to join tomorrow Precious Guardian teachings, actually Zoom ID is the same now. The number is the same. You can use the same one to join tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock East Coast time. Thank you, Ms. Tao, and also I want to especially thanks to the Ms. Tao to translate this quick translation. I mean, she did short time the Vietnamese one, and today also translating. And also I want to thanks to the Khenpo. She helped me to translate into English that meaning of the 6 mantra because my English sucks. So I did always need help. And Ellen make the PDF with the English one. So thank you so much. All your merit to be, live long and healthy and end with the complete liberation. So I want to say thank you.
Thank you so much, Khenpo.
Tata Suje Taje Nyoto Lana Mamba Yanda Bazobe Janjo Rinpoche Taba Joche Isheja Kuse Kunje Cheche Tenje Nela Wanda Chebe Jete Bose De Boshe Troto Sanko Benseju. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Khenpo. Thank you very much.
And
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Khenpo. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thanks.
Night.
Thank you,
Good night.
Thank you again. See you tomorrow.